Okay, hi family, welcome to the channel. I'm here to share with you the items that I plan on using for a challenge. I have decided to join Dear Julie Julie's Just Junk Journal Challenge. In this challenge we'll be making a junk journal using nothing but junk. So we can't use any digital printout kits or papers that we purchase or anything. We just have to use junk. So I'm down here in my craft space, and yeah, it's a mess, but I am here because I have this large container here. Let me move over this way so you could see it. It's a pretty large tote, and it is full of junk and garbage that I have been saving for quite a while now. I had to stop saving. My problem is when I decided I wanted to make junk journals, everything that I got ready to toss, in my mind I said, oh, I can use that. So this is what ended up happening. So when Julie came up with this challenge, I'm like, well, it's perfect. I have tons of stuff that I can use. So that is where I'm at. I wanted to go ahead and pick out the items that I plan on using, and then I may use all that I pick out, or I may just swap out some things, but it all is garbage. Just to give you an idea of some items that I decided, well, in here actually there's like empty food containers, there's old tissue, there's old magazines, book paper, but I'm not using anything like that unless it's something I printed out of the printer that messed up and I couldn't use it and it was going in the trash. I threw it in here. But there's lots of junk mail, envelopes, bags, tags off of clothing, food containers, just all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to get down here on the floor again and show you what I actually had picked out in the last video that I tried to film. So what I had decided to do is use this cereal box for my cover, and then these are just some items I pulled. I'm thinking about making a just junk journal that's used for recipes, and to to wholesome recipes. They're handwritten ones or copied ones, whatever. That's what I'm thinking of, because I have a lot of like food garbage. Like I have this empty box from my coffee little K-cups that I buy all the time. I have this hot cocoa one. I have like snack boxes. I have empty oatmeal packets. I have like my sugar packets, more oatmeal, tea, and what's this? This is like a mini muffin container. I have a grocery store ad. Just tons of empty wrappers. I have brown bag. I have junk mail. Like this is pieces of an envelope that I saved. I was going to do some stamping or punch outs or something on that, so I had saved it and threw it in the garbage thing. This is what, for insurance brochures. I have packaging. This, something was packaged in it, this little mesh thing. Don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I don't know what I'm doing with any of it. I just grabbed some things. I have a granola box. I used to sell Avon, so I do have some old Avon papers. When I cleaned out my bag, I threw it in the garbage, all this stuff. So I have this. I have some paparazzi planner pages I had threw away. So I have those to use. I needed more paper items, so that's why you see this paper stuff instead of all like cardboardy stuff because I wanted it to be able to be a little flexible. You know, I didn't want it to be so thick, so I'm going to try to see if incorporating this more thinner paper, like look at this comic paper, it's pretty nice quality. It's thicker than the newspaper, so got that. More packaging from some Tim Holtz items. These are some dividers that had went into the trash. I thought that would make some great paper for some actual real estate for writing. I have these junk mail postcard thingies from the casino. These magazines here are actually from Avon. These are the What's New catalogs that I would receive where I could order my products. So I have a few of those. Let's see what I can do with those. I do have a few printouts that messed up when I did my girls' back to school party. I was printing out some items and these came out way too big, so I have that paper I can use. Some more of that. More junk mail. I have lots of envelopes. And oh, I did have, okay, wait just a second. First I have these empty ribbon things. I have this paper here. My adding machine had broke and I ended up just saving this paper. This was in the garbage bin. Last time I went to the hotel, I saved my little coffee, my coffee cup thingies, whatever you call them, the little cozies. More Avon, I think, flyers. Junk journal, I mean not junk journal, junk envelope, junk mail envelope. And this here was from a discarded photo album. I took the insert out to use the cover for a journal and I threw these away. So I thought maybe I can use that, and since I'm going to like make a recipe type holder thing, I think I could use some of these in there to hold some recipe cards or something. So we'll see if I use that. And then, not positive if I'm going to coffee dye anything, but just in case, I saved some of my used coffee pods here. So I'll open them up and dump all the coffee out of them and use that coffee. There's some tags in there. I have these empty Kool-Aid boxes. So tons of stuff. This is the envelope from some Happy Mail. This is some gift wrap tissue that was thrown away, kind of beat up, but I'll see if I can salvage it. And then earlier this week I got in this package, this box from Joann's, and it had the, you know, the brown paper all crumbled up in there. So I folded up some, flattened it out, and I'm going to try to use some of that for paper. So these are the items that I am planning on using. I do have to go through my list. There's an old Avon business card, old receipts. So I'm going to go through my list and see what tools and other items that I will be using to get this Just Junk journal made. Oh, and for my cover, my daughter had thrown away a bunch of stuff. So here is a box right here of stuff she cleaned out of her room that she was throwing away. There's books and stuff and just like papers and stuff like that. I told her to just let me go through it because, you know, like I said, junk journaling is always on my mind. So I found these pages. I guess she did this in art class at school, but she was throwing those away. So I think it's like marker. This one is color with marker. I think I'm going to use this on my cover instead of fabric because I didn't have any fabric that I was throwing away. I do have a bin of fabric, but it's, you know, stuff that I plan on using. and I didn't go through any clothes or anything to see if I was tossing. So I think I'm going to try to just cover mine with these pictures. Here's another one that she was throwing away, and I think this is like chalk. So what I may do is, once I've adhered it to my cover, I might go over it with some Mod Podge. I know we can use that for glue. So I might do that just so I can seal these on there. But we'll see. But I just wanted to show you what I was planning on using. So there is my pile of just junk. So stay tuned for the finished journal. Now I can actually get started working on it. So until the next one, everyone, stay blessed. Bye-bye.